This is not clickbait, and I'm going to show you the absolute easiest way to 100% VA disability.
Whiskey 9 Yankee 7 November Golf, over.
In the Marine Corps, we have a saying, the quickest way off the island is to graduate, meaning going through boot camp start to finish as intended is the fastest way to get out of there. The same goes for VA disability. The easiest way to 100% is to follow the process. There is no gimmick, there's no secret trick, there's no insane hack. All of that is the baloney. There's just 38 CFR and understanding the process. There are two kinds of veterans that get 100%. There are those that get it right after they leave active, and then there are those that have dug in and fought and gathered evidence and eventually got to 100%. The only way to 100% is to submit evidence-based claims. That's what claims consulting companies do, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do yourself and save you a few $1,000s. First and foremost, you're going to want to get a hold of your service treatment records and comb through every complaint you ever made to medical. In addition, you're going to need to have a current diagnosis. So go see your primary care at the VA, go see your private provider through insurance, it doesn't matter, get a current diagnosis. With the in-service event and the current diagnosis, a C&P examiner should be able to make the Nexus. Now we know that's not always the case, which drives us to what happens when you have the evidence, but the C&P examiner still gave you a less likely as not. And it is a reality, and it sucks. Once you've been denied and you have the evidence, that's probably when I'm gonna start recommending an independent medical opinion and a private DBQ. Private is the way to go if you've been denied and you have the evidence, and that part is absolute key. After all of that, at some point down the road, maybe simultaneously, a year down the road, 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the road, your conditions, depending on severity, may cause secondary conditions. So those veterans that did dig in and fought for 100% have probably claimed some secondary conditions. I have a list of secondary conditions, and I'm going to pin that comment down below. You will see very eye-catchy videos talking about high-value secondary claims, and they all say the same thing. It's mental health, sleep apnea, and migraines. Top 3 secondaries without a doubt, and there are many, many more, but those are the ones that everyone talks about. The key to winning a secondary claim is to have evidence suggesting the secondary connection. So if you want to claim migraine secondary to tinnitus, I would recommend you go talk to your primary care, VA or private, doesn't matter, and talk about how when your tinnitus flares up or acts up, it's causing you to have migraines. Get a diagnosis of migraines. More importantly, get a diagnosis of migraines. More importantly, get a note saying that tinnitus is a part of that problem. You might be prescribed medication. You might start a migraine log. Share all of that with your primary care provider, and that is evidence you'll need for migraine secondary to tinnitus. Now you have the evidence for secondary connection. Again, if denied and you have the evidence, then you might want to consider a private IMO and a DBQ.